First tonight, the United States Department of Health and Human Services says the Department of Justice is moving forward with the pair of COVID-19 fraud schemes that accuse people and medical providers of harvesting money from unsolicited COVID-19 tests. KIMT News 3's Alec Lasham spoke with a Mason City woman who says a family member's Medicare insurance has paid thousands of dollars for tests they never ordered.
During the COVID-19 public health emergency, healthcare entities like Medicare covered COVID tests like this one. However, one Mason City woman is sounding the alarm after unwanted tests just keep coming, which is leaving a hefty tab on taxpayers.
Medicare is paying it, which means we're paying it. All the taxpayers are paying for all these tests, and this is just one person who has had thousands of dollars now approved.
That's Lisa Unick, a Mason City resident who says a family member has been receiving multiple COVID tests for months now, with the last shipment arriving just this past Wednesday.
Different pharmacies are sending a box a week, so there's 3 or 4 or 5 pharmacies.
She says she first caught the mistake back in March and contacted Medicare about the excessive amount of tests, which cost around $96 a batch.
This is a mistake, and I don't want this person to be billed for tests, and they said it was a problem.
Medicare then went over the list of pharmacies that had been sending them, none of which Unick recognized.
And they named the pharmacies, and I can see those on the sheets from Medicare. They were all in Texas, and I'm like, we do all of our medical business locally, and so there's no need for these tests.
She adds Medicare advised her family member to get a new insurance number and that it likely was more than a mistake.
They told me it was a big scam. Medicare told me that. They said it's been being paid since October. And so I feel like millions and millions of dollars have been lost to this.
On Monday, a spokesperson for the Centers of Medicare and Medicaid Services confirmed the shipping of unsolicited COVID tests has been found to be a fraud scheme in some situations. They say the Department of Justice arrested 18 people in 9 federal districts and confiscated around $16 million from them back in late April. Unick's advice: to check your insurance statements often and report any irregularities immediately.
If anybody's getting COVID tests at this point in the pandemic, you should look at your Medicare summary of benefits, and the pharmacies are listed there. And if it's not your pharmacy, then you should call Medicare and say that this is happening to you.
Alec Lasham, KIMT News 3.
Now, the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services says anyone with their insurance who receives COVID-19 test kits that they did not order should contact this number. It's 1-800-633-4227. We'll also have all this information on our website, KIMT.com, with this story.